What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, Easy the Block Captain. I was expecting for Smack to bomb on you. When he released that message talking about, man, look, these guys y'all cheering for are so fake. I'm finna expose these guys. I was expecting for him to be talking about you. Well, I still think he's talking about you. However, K-Shine just one of the ones that tend to answer. Maybe he knows some things we don't know. But let's go to the messages. So what happened is K-Shine responded to Smack's tweet. And this is what K-Shine said about Smack. Then K-Shine Smack, this is what he said. K-Shine said, honestly, I don't give a what Smack got to say either. It's been a year, nigga. You should have been tried to be a real nigga. Smack responds, first of all, at me if you're going to speak on my name. That's what real niggas do. Secondly, fulfill your obligations and pay me my money back. Until then, free K-Shine until it's backwards. Until then, free K-Shine until it's backwards. So what is free K-Shine backwards? Free K-Shine backwards is K-Shine is free. So Smack saying, until you pay me back my money, you will never be free. Other than that, you can keep on complaining. After you pay me my money, then K-Shine is free. Wow. Smack said, no more passes. He ain't caring what Beasley saying. He ain't caring what Chico saying. He had enough according to him. He said, you will never be free. Let's read this again. Smack says, I just want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see what he said. This is Smack said. First of all, at me if you're going to speak on my name. That's what real niggas do. Secondly, fulfill your obligation or pay me back my money. Until then, free K-Shine. Until then, free at K-Shine. Until it's backwards. K-Shine free. In other words, you're not going to be free until you pay me my money. That contract remains. So whatever contract he signed, the URL said, until you pay me my money, I don't care what you say, you ain't going nowhere. This made K-Shine mad. Look what K-Shine responses was. K-Shine said, what money? B-I-T-C-H? He said, and stop calling my phone. And stop calling my phone. Hold on, he using K's. And stop calling my phone home. Oh, stop calling my phone. Come get it. I'm in New York right now. He said, okay, you want your money back? Stop calling my phone. Come get it. I'm in New York right now. So now he telling Smack he want to fight. Now K-Shine talking about, I want to fight. Stop calling my phone. I owe you some money. Come get it. I'm in New York right now. Now what's up? K-Shine say, and how about you pay the whole battle industry all the money y'all keeping on the low? Speaking about how much money being generated that they know being made. That these battle rappers for all these years been getting underpaid. Again, but let's just be honest. This still go back on the battle rappers because y'all signed these contracts, y'all make these agreements. So to some degree, I can't fault the URL when you got grown men, well in age, signing these contracts but acting like they don't know what they doing and what they signing. Remember when Easy was on the Queen Flip show? What did that man say? That man is 38 years old. That man signed a 6-year contract deal. 6 years. That's almost a decade. He owed the URL 2 more years. He said Smack them should be ashamed of themselves for giving us contracts who ain't got nothing. First of all, he said we ain't, for guys who ain't got nothing. How you in your 30s and y'all ain't got nothing? Like really, like what you mean y'all ain't got nothing? Like bro, like you couldn't meet a girl with something that could put you on your feet until you can get on your feet? That's good. No, 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 no. That's crazy. Then, not only that, he said, and they should be ashamed of themselves for having us sign these contracts without telling us we should consult a lawyer to look over them. Bro, you 38 years old. Do you really need Smack to tell you that? As a 38-year-old man, do you really need Smack to tell you that? Come on, man. No. No, 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 no. No, man, get out of here with that trash. You don't need Smack to tell you that. Y'all should know that. And this one of the reasons why I say, for the most part, I can't fault Smack when you got grown men well in age signing these contracts. But then when you hear them talk, they got all this gangster, macho, all this knowledge, but act like they have no knowledge and control over their career. But you can't tell them nothing because they don't like to listen. They don't like to listen. And the thing about the URL is they actually forcing battle rap leagues' hands to not book these artists if they're signed to them. It's one of the reasons why allegedly Easy had to start the trenches, because the result of the trenches being started in his name was to prevent any lawsuit that might can possibly be smacked on Remy as a result of booking Easy knowing he's still signed to the URL. So as a front, allegedly, this is what the battle rapper was saying, Easy set up the trenches so he could be able to rap off the URL without them sending him a cease and desist to his own stuff. So rather it being in Remy's name, it was in his name to prevent lawsuits, when in reality, allegedly, she the one that backed it all up financially. And that's exactly what's being said here. And here's K-Shine want his freedom, like Prince, off this league so he can be free to do whatever he want. But Smack them saying he still owe money. You got an obligation and you owe money. Now, I spoke to K-Shine. And as a result of speaking to K-Shine, I know some things that were said. And hopefully we'll get him on to actually clear up some of these things, because I'm not at liberty to put out some of these things. But from what I was told and from what I know, I think that's a bogus statement to make from Smack if anybody know the logistics of what goes on in contracts compared to what K-Shine did. He was promised somebody that didn't show up and had to take somebody else as a result of already getting paid for him. So that's not his fault. If you actually look at what real business is, that contract is breached. You can't sign Chris Brown to show up on this date, and then he show up on this date, and the other people don't show up. Now he got to do it all over again. No, I don't have to do it all over again, because I was signed for this day. I showed up. I was here. This money is forfeited. as a result of the other party not showing up, not me, unless those things are stipulated in your contracts. But for the most part, that's what it is. He was hired to battle Daylight. He got paid. That battle didn't fall through as a result of Daylight. And then they wanted him to make up the difference battling other battle rappers he wasn't supposed to have been battling. So that money is actually legally forfeited. They did that one time to Hitman Holla, I believe. Hitman Holla was paid by the URL to battle somebody. It might have been Clean Paper, if I ain't mistaken. But I know it was to battle somebody. Clean didn't end up showing up. Hitman was there. Clean and show up. They wanted to postpone it, but Hitman was like, nah, I ain't postponing nothing. That's on him. He didn't show up. This money forfeited. This mine's. I ain't at fault with that. I'm here. This what I was signed to do. Be here on this date at this time to rap and perform. He didn't show up. We couldn't perform. That's on y'all. I don't got to redo this over unless I just want to show you some love. Same thing happened with Mook. Well, they had to pay him again for the T-Top and Bridge because they allowed the venue to go longer than what it was supposed to be because the stream wasn't good. Then they were supposed to left and didn't get to the Mook and Bridge number battle, the 2-on-2. So they wanted to postpone to another event. But this business for Mook, this is what I'm saying, it's the difference in him. Okay, you can postpone, but you got to pay me again because I was here this night. You got to pay me all over again. So they had to pay him all over again. It wasn't his fault. Same thing right here with KShine and the URL, if this was said is true. If he was booked to battle Daylight, got paid for it, it didn't fall through as a result of Daylight not showing up, that's not my fault. And now you're trying to get me to do 5 other battles that's the equivalent of Daylight battle because Daylight refused to show up. That's on y'all. That's on y'all because I didn't agree to battle these 5 dudes. So it's like that, man. That matters a whole lot. And it says a whole lot. You know? And battle rappers know the truth. But again, it comes back down to the truth. What y'all gonna do about it? Y'all so divided. Y'all can't be unified. Y'all don't know how to work together. And the URL got so many people wanting to be in position with them. You ain't going to get the right people on board who's supposed to be on board to make an impact that everybody could be taken care of because they made it be known out the gate. They will never betray Smack. They will never go against him. And URL is where they're going to stay. They made that clear. Very clear. So, even with this knowledge, y'all just make it hard for y'allself, and the league continue to have power over y'all because the league ownership is working in unity with each other while the battle rappers are in division of one another. And as long as you can divide, you can take away the strength. You can take away the strength because it's powers and numbers. So they don't get that. They don't. So with all the back and forth with Smack and KShine, I again was under the impression I forgot all about KShine. I'm like, oh, he finna smoke easy. Smack finna come at easy and Norbs and ARP. But then I forgot all about Shine. So Shine said something. And now he a part of that equation. So Smack trying to expose. He tried to really put KShine out there. Like, nah, nigga, pay me back my money, then you free. And if you're going to mention my name, at me, I don't need to hear about this from somebody else. At me, let me hear it directly from you. At me. So, that says a lot. I don't know. We're going to be covering it, though. We're going to be telling the truth, though, popping it. And with that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.